What's up everybody? This is my son Cadence and he's excited about unboxing a drum set today, and so am I. Today we are going to unbox the brand new President Series from Pearl, and this is the exclusive Sweetwater finish. So this is Sunset Ripple, which you can't get anywhere except for Sweetwater. I got this kit from them and we are super excited to show it off today because this is my first ever vintage kit. And now I say vintage in quotes because it is a brand new drum set, but it is designed with the vintage style of shells that Pearl had on their President Series, as well as the super vintage look to it. It's a beautiful, really crazy cool kit. And this dude's excited to open some boxes, so let's get to it. Boom! You do that?
Yeah!
Boom!
Boom!
Yeah, alright. Alright. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull the bubble wrap off. What color do you think it is? You have a guess? Are you cheating?
No. I think it's a blue.
Blue, alright. Oh, it's not blue. What color is that?
Orange and gold.
Yeah, look at that.
That's cool.
That is so cool. This is what we call Sunset Ripple.
Oh, Sunset Ripple!
Yeah. What color do you think it's going to be?
Blue this time.
Oh, you think it's going to be blue this time?
No, it's the same color.
The same color. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think? Does that look awesome?
Yeah. Now let's go from this one then.
All right. Here we go.
It's going to be orange and gold.
You think so?
Yeah.
You don't think it's going to be blue?
No.
All right. Now, Ocean Ripple is a blue drum set in the President Series, and that was the other color that I really, really thought about getting.
Yes, it's the same color. I knew it.
You did. You're so right. Oh man, you see this little knob right here?
Yeah.
This knob adjusts the dampener. So you can pull it to where it sits up on the head and dampens it. That's cool. That's old school. Oh, good job. Alright, so this is also an add-on. Ooh, this one comes with a certificate.
Look!
Yep, that's a drum key. So,
I love to see what a drum key is.
certificate of authenticity. That's cool.
I love to see what they look like. Can we open it right now?
Yep. Pearl Musical Instruments, 75th Anniversary, 1946 to 2021. Certificate of Authenticity. President Series was the first professional drum set to carry the Pearl name. The exclusive President Series Deluxe drum set was inspired by the original and designed by Pearl.
Look what it looks like.
Whoa, that's awesome. In recognition of 75 years of manufacturing excellence, each component was handmade by Pearl's master craftsmen. To ensure authenticity, an anniversary edition paper badge has been applied inside each shell. For 75 years, the Yanagasawa family and Pearl team members worldwide have been faithfully committed to transforming natural materials into amazing instruments, and this commitment lives on. Wow, that's a cool certificate. We're gonna keep that safe.
This is cool. This is a cool piece.
All right.
I'm gonna help bring it.
Whoa. So, the actual normal shell packs don't come with the snare drum, but you can get one in each of the finishes, and so I got this one to be the snare drum. Yeah, I think that one needs a little tuning. And there's a mic there. So, for this drum set, it's got a very vintage vibe to it, a very vintage look. And so these flat-based hardware stands from Pearl give it a very vintage look for the hardware. So I got the flat-based hardware package.
Ooh, that's heavy.
Yeah, it is heavy.
Let's open it.
Let's open it. Alright, so we got our flat-based hi-hat stand. Wow, it's so lightweight. That'll be super nice for gigs. This is the kick pedal. So the kick pedal, I wanted to match the footboard of that hi-hat stand. And so it's the Redline single chain kick pedal. This is probably my favorite kick pedal in terms of just value and speed. Although the Eliminator Solo Series is great too.
Yeah. Yeah. What's in this bag?
It's just a carrying case. And those are different cams. So this pedal comes with different cams, so you can change the way that the kick drum kick pedal feels. How fast it is, how powerful it is, etc., etc. So this is the Focusrite Scarlett 18920. This is an 8 preamp Focusrite interface. And what this does is it allows you to record your drum set. It's got 8 preamps on it, and this is kind of their more entry-level one. But because of it being more entry-level, the price point is really, really nice on it. And so what I wanted to do was show you guys a more affordable way to mic up your drum set with preamps and everything, and so we're going to use this one.
Can you open this one?
Yes, we're going to get to that now.
Ooh,
That is a cool kick drum.
Yeah.
Boom, we got our kick drum. Then we got this awesome cymbal stand that mounts right to it.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna have to see whether I think it's strong enough to hold like a big cymbal, or if I only feel comfortable putting like a splash cymbal on it or something. In pictures they have a big cymbal, so I'm gonna hope. Let's see. Guess it goes like this. And then this. Well, one second. I'm gonna slide it in a good bit like that. And then put that. Alright, tighten it. That way. Good job. Then we're gonna put the lock on there. Make sure it doesn't slide around. Feels like it'll be sturdy. Like that. Like that. Sweet. Alright. We got our drums out. So now, let's get our cymbals out. Alright, so for this kit, I'm going to be using it for a wide range of gigs.
Whoa.
1 second. Let's wait. And I wanted some cymbals that I can use in a lot of environments. And so for this kit, I'm going with Zildjian K Sweets, and I'll be doing a video on these. But this is the 23-inch K Sweet Ride. Super pumped about this. Now we're going to see if this thing's going to hold it. I assume it will, but it is kind of scary. It's a decent amount of weight. Look at that. That is sick. That saves me one cymbal stand on the way to the gig. That saves space. Can put it right there. Put the rack tom right here. Oh yeah.
Ooh, that one's so cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Excited?
Yeah.
You're gonna be the first one ever to play this drum set?
Yeah. I'm gonna be the
cool.
first one.
We gotcha.
Yeah, got me.
All right, so now we have this really, really special kit, unboxed, set up. It was really just a pleasure to unbox this kit because it's so different and unique compared to a lot of the other kits that I have. First off, of course, the finish is just so vibrant. It's so in your face. It's so like iconically vintage and cool. I have to my left over here the White Tiger looking Music City custom kit, and that drum set I don't think is as in your face as this kit is, but they both have these kind of like tiger looks, and now I'm thinking to myself, man, this needs to be like my golden tiger and that needs to be my white tiger. Anyway, this kit is really a fantastic recreation of that vintage Pearl President Series kit. And what's really cool about that is it has all of those really cool vintage touches. I mean, this bass drum cymbal holder right here is easily one of my favorite things just due to the convenience of it and the look of it. I mean, this is a 23-inch K Sweet Ride, which is quite a hefty cymbal, and I mean, it shakes the bass drum more than it shakes the cymbal holder here. So I feel really good about that being able to hold such a big cymbal. Now, if you're like a super, super, super heavy duty hardcore rock hitter, which I mean, I tend to hit very hard myself sometimes too, I would be cautious with it, but I'm gonna definitely have some fun and see what happens and whether or not I actually need to be cautious or not. Then you have these iconic Battleship lugs. Actually having the twist to tune style on the kick drum is very like old school too. I love that. The internal dampeners on every drum is a really cool touch. Sometimes I get really tired of bringing along dampening or having to adjust it on the fly depending on what I want. And just being able to twist the knob and turn the dampening on and off is really, really a special attribute of this kit. And then you also have those really classy gold wing spurs for the kick drum there that you can actually pull off. So if it's easier to fit them into your drum cases, or you just don't want to try and fit it in the case with those spurs on, it's really nice that you can take those off. That's something that isn't standard. And past that, I mean, I chose flat-based hardware for this kit for the look. The flat-based hardware is definitely less heavy-duty than I thought, which I like in some ways because it'll be a lot more portable, and we'll see how well it stands up to the test of time. But I've always found Pearl's hardware to be super strong no matter how lightweight it is. Their single-braced hardware series is really impressive too. Now, there's lots of great things about this kit. There is one thing that I don't know if I'm loving yet. I'm going to play a little bit more on it before I switch them out. But the drum heads, although they are cool and iconic, I'm not sure if I'm personally loving them as the stock heads on the kit. Typically on a Pearl drums kit, especially the more affordable models, you have these UT Remo drum heads that don't have the black dot. And I've never really thought of them as great, but they've always been pretty adequate. And if you are good at tuning, I've always found that you can get a great sound out of a stock head. The Session series over here sounds amazing out of the box. The Decade Maple sounds amazing out of the box. I'm not really sure if I love these heads because they are that more affordable UT series, which isn't like if you bought this particular head from Remo, it wouldn't be this like cheaper stock model UT head, and it just feels kind of plasticky. Like I don't really know how to describe it besides the fact that it doesn't feel as tonal, and typically the stock heads aren't quite as tonal. I like to replace my drum heads, but I just want to warn you that if you're getting the kit, you may want to go ahead and think about upgrading the heads almost right away if you're going to be recording with it, if you're going to be playing live gigs with it. You can get a pretty good sound out of these heads, but it's just not, for once, I'm not very enthused. It's not like these heads are just, doing it on this kit. I don't know. I'm not super affectionate about them right now, but I will play them a little bit more as well. But I do have some Evans hydraulics that I'm going to try out on this kit. I know the UV2s are going to sound fantastic on there. And I mean, if you're a Remo guy, I think pinstripes or maybe even the official version of these drum heads might sound better. The Emperors, coated Emperors, I'm sure would sound great on this kit. I mean, I think that pretty much anything will sound good on the kit. I wanted to be honest about the fact that I'm not super in love with these stock heads. That's basically what I'm saying. Anyway, altogether, the sizes on this kit, now if you purchase it from Sweetwater, which they have the main shell pack and then they have the add-on snare available. The main shell pack is the 22 by 14 inch kick drum, the 13 by 9 inch rack tom, and then a 16 by 16 inch floor tom. So you get that amazing 3-piece super rock vibe. Really, really a cool kit. This is something that will just stand out on stages. It will just be like, it'll be the star of the show. And this Sunset Ripple, I think, is a finish that is just really, really inspiring and interesting. They also have Ocean Ripple and Desert Ripple from the Pearl President Deluxe Series. Then, if you want to add it on, the snare drum here is a 14 by 5.5, and this is matching. All of the drum shells are this amazing like Luan, it's like a Philippine mahogany basically, and so it's got a fat, deep, round, like vintage kind of tone to it. And then you can also add on, I don't know how available these are, but I did ask Pearl if they had a 14-inch floor tom with the Sunset Ripple wrap, and they did have that. I know that if you wanted it, you could order it. Whether or not it's readily available, but for me, this is the absolute pinnacle of the rock vibes. You've got the 13, 14, 16, 22 with the matching 14 snare. Now, you could argue that a 16, 18 would be even more rockin', but as far as portability goes, as far as cost goes, I really feel like this right here, the sound, the deep tone you can get out of the 14 and the 16, I don't feel like you need a 16, 18, but you might be able to custom order that too if you're really interested in, instead of going 14. But I haven't seen that on the list of sizes they offer for these shells, so you might actually not be able to. You might have to go like Masterworks or something to do that. And then the cymbals, I am loving these cymbals. 16-inch K-Sweet hi-hats, then an 18 and 19-inch K-Sweet crash, and this 23-inch K-Sweet ride. The Sweet rides have always been like my favorite kind of go-to rides for just a general everything kind of situation. They've got a great bell, they've got a great wash, they've got a great just body and overall ping to them. And you just get a lot of definition out of it while also getting a lot of wash out of it. And it's not too one way or the other. And so there are many, many gigs that I play where I can just bring a Sweet Ride and hi-hats and do this tiny little drum setup and feel good that I have a crash sound, I've got a bell sound, I've got a normal just riding on the bow kind of setup from that one cymbal with the hi-hats as well. And so altogether, I'm super pumped about this kit. Got a lot more video footage coming up soon. Like I said, I've got the Focusrite Scarlett 18i20. I'm going to be breaking that out, and that's what I'm going to use to actually mic up this drum set and play it for you guys. I want to show you a more affordable preamp setup and show you how great that Focusrite Scarlett 18i20 can be and how great these drums are going to sound. And then I also have a few other tricks up my sleeve. Gonna showcase this kit and have some fun with it. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you click the links in the description and go check out the kit. Go get one of these for yourself. And you can check out the other finishes as well. And happy drumming. I mean, new kit day, new gear day is a special day. And for my first vintage kit, a modern vintage modern, I don't really know how to describe this kit accurately, but you know, someone's gonna look at this kit and when I take it out and they're gonna be like, oh man, is that a vintage kit? Yeah, no, but yes, it is. And that's what I love about it, because it's mine. I get to make the memories on it. I get to keep it in amazing condition if I want. I don't have to find something that's been beat up over the years to get this sound, to get this feel, to get this look. And I'm really, really excited to break it out and use it, especially this right here. It's going to save my back because I have one less cymbal stand to carry, and I always love that. So, happy drumming. Go get yourself a President.